drifter, sunburnt on his skin. Drifter, 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 riding out with a grin.
I'm telling you, the time machine is right past that little bend right there, way up in that freaking cave. Oh, what's cracking, y'all? How's it going? I was just sitting here telling Outlaw that freaking time machine I just came out of was back in here. He didn't believe me, so I had to come and take him to it. But what's cracking, y'all? I mean, we figured we'd make a little video today because you guys have been probably wondering where I'm at. Well, I was out here hiking one day and came up to this beautiful spot. You guys know I'm a Colorado kid. We got places like this all over the state, but this one right here, I found a little cave back there. It started snowing a little bit. I said, oh, I'm gonna go get some protection. It turns out I fell into a little time machine, and I was gone for like a month back in the Wild West. I know it sounds crazy, but you're gonna just have to take my word for it. Well, come on here. Let's take a little dip. Let's talk about life. A little update. You know, what's been going on. Careful, bro. I don't fall. It's dangerous around here, son. This is one of my favorite spots. Probably because it's yellow. I love it, man. But I brought me a little dip can out here. What did I bring today? A little dessert dip, some backwoods blueberry. Figured we'd take a little lipper, a little PDS. Oh, by the way, go over the new and improved freaking fat cut. Look at this, man. That was me trying to get a small pinch. Oh, this blueberry smells so gosh dang good, dude. I need to still talk, so I don't need that big of one. God dang. There we go. Oh! That's the one! I don't know if you guys remember back in the old tobacco days, our cut was unlike any other. And obviously, when everything started going downhill with FDA coming after us and a bunch of other stuff, we had to change things up. But now, we finally got our cut back to the old tobacco cut we used to have, which originally was fat cut. In the past couple of years, it's been a fatter cut, but finer. So it hasn't been as long. The strands haven't been as long because of the machines that we use. And now it took us a long time to get it, but we finally got this machine now that cuts our dip so freaking perfect. The cut is absolutely insane. Like I filmed an ad for it and I said, guaranteed no floaters. It comes out perfect and clean every single time, stays in your lip. Nothing's gonna be floating around anymore. It pinches unbelievably. Let's get a little, you can get a little close up in here if you wanna see. The wind's blowing a little bit, but like, look at this. That's just like an easy pinch. I didn't even really pack it that much. Like this thing packs together and stays together so freaking beautifully. So, and juicy as hell. So anyways, if you guys want to try the new and improved fat cut, get over to outlawdip.com. Didn't mean to start off the video right with a shout out to the dip right away, but today we threw in the backwoods blueberry, which people have been asking me about new lids. We got new lids on the way too. We got new, we're calling them the bullet hole lids. They're pretty dope. Yeah. Let's go back in time real quick. So a couple months ago, I was out here hiking by myself in my thoughts. You know, I've been a guy who's been not willing to give up over the past few years. A lot of issues. And I'm one of those guys who always tries to stay positive, never let anything get them down, never want to be in a depressive state. And if I ever start feeling that way, go for a little hike, go a little walk, just get some time to myself, relax, and get motivated again. So that's what I did. And I was thinking real freaking hard back here, and started snowing, like I said. I went back up into that hole back there. There's a freaking cave. We'll go up there in a minute. And freaking fell into a gosh dang time machine, dude. I don't know, something came over me. I was like, ugh, like this. And came back out the hole, and it was like gone. Like everything, I mean, this stuff was still here, but like, you know, there's a fence back there. We're kind of in a park. All that stuff was gone. I was like, hey, where'd that fence go? Go walk back to my truck. There was no truck. There's a freaking horse there waiting for me. And I said, what the dick, dude? And I was stuck. And I was in like 1876 or something like that. Wild freaking west, out here in Colorado, dude. Eastern Colorado. I look over the gosh dang horizon, I can see the Comanches and the Kiowa coming after me. Yeah. Like they were getting after me, dude. So it was wild. I was stuck here for about a month. And then I said, I'm going to go back to the freaking hole and see if I can go back. I fell back into it and I came back to 2025. Was able to see my wife and kids again. But the crazy thing about them, no time passed. It was like I fell into a psychedelic state. And I'm not, I promise I didn't do mushrooms or nothing before. It was a wild time. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, in that month's time, when I was in the Wild West, I wrote a lot of songs and I made a brand new album. The Comanches called me the High Plains Drifter. So that's what I decided to call it. Today, as you're watching this, the pre-order and the pre-save is available now. Something's in my throat. Comes out May 2nd. Excited for you guys to hear it. Takes you back in time through the Wild West. I got 10 tracks on it. You know, it's unusual for artists to write their own lyrics nowadays, but that's the way I've always done it. I've always written all my own songs. You know, some people may not think I'm the greatest singer, maybe not even myself, but I do like to write. So this might be my last hurrah. This might be my last ride when it comes to music. I've had a lot of these songs in my head for a while, and being back in the Wild West definitely helped me get them out there and put them on a mic. I don't know how I found one back in the Wild West, but there was some. It was weird. There was like a Radio Shack. It's kind of interesting. But anyways, you want to go back up into this hole, see what we're doing, give you guys some more updates. I'm excited about this album. I'm excited for you guys to hear it. Got a lot of, like I said, 10 tracks. Be careful, bro, Law. It is muddy up in here, all right? If you need me to grab that camera, you just holler. It's just right around this bend, like I said. But yeah, 10 tracks on the album. And if you guys pre-order the album right now on iTunes, maybe even Google Play. I don't know if Google Play does it because I'm not an Android user. Apologize, okay? But if you pre-order it, you get 2 tracks instantly. You're going to get High Plains Drifter and Blood Brothers. Blood Brothers, probably my favorite song on the album. High Plains Drifter is awesome too, but Blood Brothers, that's a song for my bros. It's a song for my literal brothers and my figurative brothers. So excited for you guys to hear those. Probably put them up on YouTube too, so if you guys want to go listen to them there, you guys can. And then the entire album is going to drop May 2nd, like I said. So, and if you guys use Spotify, which I know a lot of you guys do, all you got to do, it's free. All you got to do is just go pre-save it. I'll put the link in the description box. Just click the link and then just hit pre-save. It's free. All you got to do is that. And then make sure to follow me on Spotify and listen to all my music. That's free too. And you can wear earplugs if you want. I appreciate it. So let's keep going here. I don't know if I'm going to do any music videos for this album because, I'll be honest, you know, like we talked about, a lot of stuff been going downhill with me lately, with Outlaw in general, you know. And I've just been trying to stay positive about it all and keep working hard. That's all I've been doing. That's all I know how to do. I'm not very smart, so all I know how to do is work hard. Some people don't think I work hard because all they think I do is YouTube videos, and they're like, this guy doesn't even upload anymore. He doesn't work hard. But they don't know that I've run a 8-figure businesses, excuse me. And, you know, I'm dealing with stress all freaking day with employees and all this other kind of crap. God dang, be careful, boy. This ain't great with cowboy boots, son. Speaking of cowboy boots, you ever heard of Outlaw boots? I'm just kidding. I'm done with that. I'm done with it. Oh, we're almost there, bro, Law. Just come right back up here on this boulder right here. You need me to hold that camera? I got you guys. Don't worry. I got you guys. That backwoods blueberry's hitting nice right now. You all right? You got the freaking, we professional out here, man. Got the gosh dang headphones. You all right? Oh, shit. Whoa, Nelly. I'm getting a little nervous. My heart's starting to beat. I'm telling you, it's beautiful back in here, dude. How's the lighting? I know it's going to get a little dark, but it's freaking cool. Let's try to get out of this wind. Look at this beautiful rock around us. These are what you call the salt mines, ladies and gentlemen. This has been here for a long freaking time and older than all of us, I'll tell you that. The coloration of the rock is just beautiful and it changes over time. It's so cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, dude. Now, before we go in here, because we're probably gonna have to change camera settings and stuff like that. While we're climbing this little mountain here, I just gotta say, every day, if you want to succeed, you gotta climb a lot of freaking mountains. And I'm being serious right now. I know I'm not, it's hard for me to be freaking serious, but I'm gonna be serious right now. I have had a lot of trials and tribulations, all starting all the way back in 2018. The highest I've ever been on YouTube, 30,000 subscribers a month. Every video I uploaded was 1 million. And right when I was at my peak and right when I had gotten to that peak, it took me 15 years to get there. You know, YouTube didn't like me being pushed in the algorithm. And my channel went into restricted mode. My videos got demonetized, was not making any money. And, you know, with the views I was doing, I was making, you know, quite a bit of freaking money with a lifestyle to support it. And so that kind of went away. And that's when I started pushing my company, Outlaw Dip, a lot more and focusing more on that because I knew, hey, that's what I'm going to need to freaking, that's what's going to feed my family down the road, you know. Never gave up though. Continued to upload even though I wasn't getting paid. Continued to do what I love, which was entertain, and just, even if it wasn't making YouTube videos, it was making music or doing something in the entertainment world. That's why I like, you know, making videos, music, you know, shorts, ads, whatever it might be. Just, I enjoy all of it. And give me a second, folks. I apologize for this. Oh, God, my allergies, dude. Getting me with this freaking wind. And then, you know, the YouTube stuff happened. That cuts my income in about, you know, half. And then because of all the crazy flavors and everything we do with our dip and stuff, FDA came after us and basically gave us a cease and desist on doing all of our tobacco and nicotine products, which we were already transitioning into making a better tobacco-free version of dip because all the stuff out there I wasn't impressed with, made out of corn silk and all this other kind of stuff. So it was always in the back of my head to transition into tobacco-free products because I felt like that is what will bring us to the next level as far as, you know, people are getting healthier. You know, what generation are you? Gen Z? Gen Z, they don't drink. It's like Gen Z's not drinking no more, right? Liquor stores are shutting down and all this kind of stuff. People are getting healthier. And so I just kind of thought about the future and I said, well, I want to make the greatest tobacco-free dip there's ever been and get it everywhere. And we're still freaking working hard on it. But the FDA came in and said, you guys can't be doing this no more. And came to my house. I can't tell all the stories of it, but yeah, that screwed me in another way. And not once have I ever complained. Not once have I ever sat back and said, what am I going to do now? I guess I just freaking have to quit. Never, ever have I thought that or done that. I just keep freaking going. And guess what? When I slowed down on videos because every video I upload got age restricted and they YouTube freaking blacklisted it, and I pay freaking 10 grand for a music video and it gets 20,000 views because YouTube doesn't like it. And I'm like, holy smokes, man, like I really got to think about a new career or something. Like this is killing me, you know what I mean? And I'm uploading every day for months on end, and people are saying that hey man, why don't you upload a new video? I'm like, dude, I've been uploading every day. What are you talking about? They're like, oh, no, it unsubscribed me, or I haven't seen your vids. They don't show up in my sub box anymore. The hate that I get for not having tobacco products anymore, even though legally I can't, or nicotine products, even though legally I can't, not uploading the content that I used to 15 years ago, because one, I'm mid-30s, I've got kids, and one, the time, and plus just I've changed. I'm not the same kid I was 15 years ago. All of these things always weigh on me, but they never hold me down. So every day, bad crap happens every day to every single person. You just gotta freaking find a way to deal with it, you know? This freaking time machine back here kind of helped me, you know? It kind of showed me, like, I don't know, man, this album that's coming out, it's definitely the best work I've ever done music-wise. There was these gosh dang producers back then, dude. Byrne County, Brad Cox. They killed this shit, dude. Sonically sounds so freaking amazing. The entire album is live instruments. There's no beats. There's actual country music on this. I mean, if you are a fan of spaghetti westerns or westerns in general, you're going to love this album, dude. You're going to absolutely love it. What I did, it's 10 tracks. I put 5 tracks on there that are western, spaghetti western style, me telling stories of when I went through this time machine. And the other 5 songs are like new age, you know, style country songs, feel good. Blood Brothers is one of them. Got a song on there called The Weekend. Dude, it's definitely my best work. And I'm super excited for you guys to hear it. Listen, I know people don't really buy music anymore, but if you want to help me out, dude, I would be super appreciative if you guys pre-order the album. And if you do, make sure to screenshot it, DM me, message me, comment, whatever, and I'll try to thank every single one of you personally. I appreciate you guys. And if you don't want to, I understand. Just maybe hit that link in the description box. Like I said, hit that pre-save button on Spotify. That would be huge as well. Let's go check out this freaking cave, man. Be real careful, dude. It's slick back here, man. When I came back up in here, there was a bunch of ice, and it was whack, okay? I don't know how you're going to do this, to be honest. Oh, here she blows, dude. There's kind of like a mystical thing over that freaking hole, but it just sucks you right up into 1874 or whatever the heck it was, man. Oh, that was a good one, dude. That was a good one. I have one more song, and you guys might see the track list, and you're like, I feel like I've heard some of these. Riding Around, Pick a Song, Good for Nothing. Those tracks have all been redone. Rewritten, redone. Good for Nothing originally was a comedy. You know, it was like serious, halfway, and Good for Nothing is probably the best song I've ever done. I kind of am pissed back in the day when I did the comedy portion of it, even though it was funny. I did it kind of with the video series I was doing at the time. But we redid Good for Nothing, and what do you think of it? You heard it on the way here. What'd you think? That was your favorite one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Good for Nothing is probably one of my favorite tracks on the album. It's the last track on the album, and it ends it with a bang. And the message that I give in Good for Nothing is when you feel down and everybody kind of like, dude, I don't feel like I'm somebody that's easy to hate. Like, I'm always preaching positivity. I'm never mean to anybody, like except Brolaw. But I'm like, I feel like I'm a good guy. And I get a lot of freaking hate online in the comment section. And I could look at that every single day and just be down and bad and say, oh, you know, maybe I should just quit. Maybe I need to change my personality. Maybe I need to change back to what people want me to be. But I'm happy with the way my life is, man. And all the trials and tribulations that have happened up until now have happened for a reason. And I understand that. And I'm just trying to ride the wave of life, baby. And sometimes, the only reason I'm saying that is because sometimes I think people need to hear that. And that's why I put Good for Nothing on the album. And that's why I try to preach that a lot. So anyways, You want to go back in time, dude? Because it might still be freaking working, man. I didn't even push a button. I just got sucked up into freaking, I was about to say reality, but it was some other type of deal, dude. I don't know what was going on. So I was sitting right here and I just came back in this hole and I sat there for a minute and I started thinking. And it's like the way the light shines through this, I don't know, man. It's kind of cool, but I don't know if it's going to happen again or not. It's freaking eerie, man. If we do get sucked up, maybe we'll... Do you remember when we were... Well, I was like 7. You were like freaking 2 or 3. Do you remember when we went to Disney World?
Oh, yeah.
Mom and Dad had no gosh dang money, but they finally got us to Disney World. I think it was because Grandma had a friend that worked there back in Florida. We went to Disney World. That was the greatest time of my life, man. I want to go back there. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I wanted to go back to Disney World when I was 7. Worked a lot faster last time. Well, I guess it's done.